Good evening, I'm Spencer James, and have you ever been on the receiving end of something like this?
Do you know what? You've got really beautiful eyes, right? And I just
touch her slightly,
as I do that.
No, not quite. Whew. Thank God. Well, unfortunately for the female population, I'm about to change that. Okay, I realise that sounds a bit like a threat. Okay, I promise that it's not. Don't worry, I won't be harassing any women in real life. So instead, I'm going to be using Gary's dating advice on the dating app Hinge. No, I'm not using Tinder. Number one, Hinge is way better. And number two, I'm banned on Tinder. But that's a story for another day. But from the messages I sent out and the replies I got, I'm shocked I haven't been banned on there as well. Because Gary's advice, spoiler alert, is mental. But before we get into that, who the fuck is Gary? This is Gary Gunn, a dating coach who claims he will help men develop genuine self-confidence, more like genuine delusion, attract compatible women, attack uncomfortable women, and create a lifestyle that supports meaningful relationships, as long as the relationship is with a mannequin or a very still, quiet woman who doesn't have any opinions. Gary hates that. Anyway, I've watched hours of this man's TikToks, and I've boiled down his entire strategy into 4 core rules. No, not the core rules to his many restraining orders. No, Gary promises results, okay? And I want to make sure I follow his advice right, without getting arrested. And frankly, I have nothing to lose. I have a photo of me dressed as Spider-Man on my damn profile. At least I don't have any fish catching photos on there. I never understood that. Unless you're trying to be matched with a sea lion or a literal predator, like Gary. Sorry, I really wanted to make that joke. But there isn't much you need to know about Gary before we dive into the rules. Like, you'll see the evolution as we go along. I think I've cut it up into digestible pieces. And also, after every single rule, we're going to be sending out some tailored Hinge messages following that particular rule, all the way until the end, when we'll review the replies. And then I'm going to make an accurate reconstruction of what a date with Gary Gunn would look like, using the real replies that we got, so it's as accurate as possible. So, let's start with rule number 1.
Never back down, never what?
Never give up!
If you're talking to a girl you like on a night out, and another guy comes over and interrupts the conversation, how do you handle it? Number 1, if you're having a conversation, it's just to say,
sorry mate, it's a private conversation.
Excuse me, sir.
Sorry, mate, this is a private conversation.
Sir, I need to talk to you.
Mate, I'm in a private conversation with this lovely lady.
And that's exactly the problem. You're under arrest, pervert.
if I'm in a conversation with Natalia and I like her, I'm not going to be standing somewhere where there's loads of people that
Can come in at any moment and distract you.
You're saying don't let her get distracted? As if women are like golden retrievers. Gary reckons that if you're talking to someone and then a guy comes over and goes, look, I got a ball, look, and he throws it, women will just run after it. Oh wow, really excited to go on a What are you doing? Sorry, I just can't risk that. What? Yep, I can't have you in a place where there's other people. Gary, you're scaring me. Oh, don't bother checking your phone. The walls are lead lined. Gary, please, what are you doing? Fetch. I got it. Fuck. Not again, really?
when you ask a woman out on a date, it's important that you do it twice.
I hate where this is going.
Let's go out for a drink together, be fun.
I don't know. I'm not.
Oh, unlucky Gary. Better luck next time.
I can tell you're apprehensive, but you know what? This is a one-off opportunity.
This isn't The Apprentice. Why are you talking like it's a sales call, Gary? Is he on commission like every successful date secured is a free dog treat? No is a complete sentence. Not just in dating, in real life. Excuse me, may I have some nuts? Oh, sorry, sir, we're all out. Come on, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Sir, please calm down. But I'm Gary Gunn. He has a gun! Ah! Also, only Gary could make a paid actress in a hypothetical scenario feel uncomfortable. I guess that's just what it's like to be held at Gary gunpoint. Jokes aside, I do quickly want to say that this kind of advice is exactly why so many women feel so unsafe dating. He's trying to normalise pushing past clear boundaries instead of just respecting people. That's not confidence, that's coercion.
You go over to a girl, you pay her a compliment, And she's like,
you know, she's not really that interested. Yeah, kind of not, doesn't reject you, but she's not really that interested.
So she is rejecting you, Gary. That's literally what rejection is.
you walk away. Right? What about the mentality of staying in the game? And knowing if you stay in the game, you'll win.
How does that play out?
Hello, police. Yeah, there's a man here who I definitely know is a danger. What does he look like? A perverted Mr. Bean, actually.
I know, the longer I stay in the game, I will end up winning.
No cheese, Gromit.
Calling it the game is crazy. Like, the game better be The Escapists, Gary, because you're about to get locked up. This isn't a winning mentality. It's called harassment. I honestly reckon that Gary holds the Guinness World Records for the most amount of Ask Angelas against him. Speaking of which, going through this, I can't help but think about the Hinge messages I'm going to have to send out. Thankfully, I can't get any Ask Angelas against me on there, but I can get arrested. But before we get to those, there's a couple more principles in Gary's Rule 1, including his core seduction principles.
3 seduction principles. Gary Gunn here. I'm just going to go through these one at a time.
Wear your granddad's slippers.
Number 1.
Leaving first. Number 2, because I feel like it needs reiterating, leave first. And the final one, you can probably guess what I'm going to say. When you're speaking to someone, have your feet facing away and have your body language facing towards them, thus indicating that you are just about to leave.
So just to clarify, all 3 of his seduction principles are just leave the room. Is Gary trying to be a Bigfoot? Like, his strategy seems to be seen, be creepy, have, frankly, too much hair, and then only be cared about by losers on Reddit.
You shouldn't take a woman's phone number because it means that you're going to be
chasing after her.
I don't like Gary talking about chasing women. For the safety of every woman on Earth, we should confiscate Gary's kneecaps.
You're the person initiating contact with a woman, but you say to her, take my number, message me by midday tomorrow if you'd like to join me, I'm doing this.
Wow, I'm glad you gave me my number, but you have to text me by 2 PM tomorrow, otherwise I'm gonna put this under your car. Okay, I think we're at the end of Gary's first rule, so it's time for us to apply this to Hinge. You have 12 hours to message me before this opportunity expires. Yes, I am Alan Sugar. Right. I've sent out a few different variations. I can't be asked to sit here and come up with them on the spot, so I'll do that in a bit, don't you worry. Okay, before those messages trigger a Hinge lockdown protocol, let's dive into Rule 2.
Help me! Help me!
See, when he was talking, he was all over the show. We got him to stop, breathe 3 times through his nose, and hold eye contact. Something you can try at home. Like, I'm just going to stop.
Can you see? I only did 1 breath.
That was only 1 breath. So the real eye contact he wants to tell you to do is 3 times longer than that. Surely that violates the Geneva Convention for Unfair Interrogation Tactics.
Imagine the level of self-confidence that takes.
More like the level of self-delusion.
Here's the most effective way of building sexual tension. This is an exact example. So, any generic question, and then watch my body language and watch what I do. So, what's your favourite meal?
I like Italian food.
So tell me, do you come here often?
Yes, Gary, I'm literally a waitress. Gary?
Shh. I'm building sexual tension.
The only thing you're building is a sexual harassment case.
How to create sexual tension with women fast. Hold eye contact and don't blink.
On brand.
Disagree playfully.
No, I don't think women should vote. Tee.
Lower your voice.
I don't think women should vote. Ha ha.
Pause when speaking. Stop speaking and hold deep eye contact. Slow your body movements down, interrupting her confidently.
I just crapped my pan.
I mean, that's so stupid. Why is Gary's best tactic on impressing anyone pretending that you've been kicked in the head by a horse again? Okay, rule 2 was shorter. Let's get into the Hinge messages for this rule. I'm holding eye contact through your photos. I haven't blinked since we matched. Help me. Okay, I've sent a few different variations of that one out. If this doesn't get me banned, this next rule definitely will. Because, oh my god, we got a reply already? Cool, good to know. Okay, we're saving that until later. Rule 3.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance!
So you're having a conversation, okay? I know that Nathalia likes me because she's given me signs that she likes me.
Like, does Gary think consent is just smiling politely or not running away as soon as she realises she's being held at Gary gunpoint?
And then what I might do is say,
Do you know what? You've got really beautiful eyes.
and I just touch her slightly as I do that.
Or it gets worse.
And then next time you could come back and you could hold her arm for a bit longer and actually say,
Do you know what? Your hair's really beautiful too.
Oh my god. Gary, what the hell are you doing? I'm surprised he doesn't have cauliflower ear yet from all the slaps across the head he probably get. And frankly, he deserves. Or just imagine being on the receiving end of that. Ow, you have really beautiful skin. Oh, Gary. Oh, I want to wear your hair. Gary, what are you as a... Oh! I told you, Gary doesn't want a girlfriend. He just wants a mannequin with posable limbs that can't run away. Like, if I followed this advice, they would extend my ban at Pret-a-Manger. Okay. Okay, so rule 3 is done. Gary says that physical escalation builds connection, and I'm not going to be going around stroking people's arms in Pret again. So instead, I'm just going to ask a few women what they think of this tactic. I'm just going to ask them. I'm not going to... I can't cyber them, can I? So I'm just going to ask them what they think. My mate Gary says that women like when a bloke grabs their elbows. Is this true? Or is it creepy? Okay, I've sent out a few different variations just asking what they think of Gary's advice. And if it doesn't get me unmatched in under 30 seconds, I'll be shocked. So without further ado, rule 4.
There's a few ways to recover from an awkward situation. Number 1 is to say,
Are you always this awkward?
Are you always this awkward? Gary, you've been staring at me for 7 minutes and I haven't even said anything. Do you even blink?
Number 2, say, what was the last question you asked me? And if you can't remember, you can say, is your memory that bad?
Do you remember what I asked you? No, it's funny you say that. I actually feel a bit woozy, actually. Good, that means it's kicked in. Oh. Fetch! Good thing Gary is part Labradoodle. I mean, that would explain his unorthodox trim. He seriously needs to book in a grooming session. Actually, I think that Gary runs the grooming sessions. Okay, sorry, that was a joke.
I can't believe you were staring at that girl over there. Fair enough doing it when I'm not in front of you, but doing it in front of my face, how disrespectful.
Okay.
Can't believe that you slept with my dad while I was in the room.
Okay.
And Gary, I can't believe you just slapped that baby.
Okay.
Gary, what do you mean, okay? That was your baby.
To try and build attraction the wrong way is by being creepy and holding eye contact for too long. Okay? Ideally, when you first get eye contact with a woman, it should be a second or two and you should look away first.
Yeah, that espresso martini, it really went through me. Yeah, anyway, well, so I had like 4 pina coladas and then yeah, so I think this weird Mr. Bean looking guy might be staring at me. Hi, I'm Gary. Are you always this awkward? Okay, this is the easiest one to apply to Hinge. Are you always this awkward? I hate that. That is so rude. Is your memory always this bad? Right, it's a little bit later. I sent out dozens of messages and actually the replies are way better than I could have expected. The girls are way funnier than I am. Like one of them said, feels like this is the part where you tell me you're picking me up in a dodgy van under a false name. Honestly, not the first time I've received that exact same message. See what I mean though? These messages are great, so I think we have to use them to create an accurate reconstruction of what a date with Gary Gunn would look like. So, without further ado, I present a date with Gary Gunn. Alright Spencer, has she replied to the text message? Is she inside the restaurant yet? Yeah, I don't know why we had to send that. It said that it panicked her and I'd make a good scam emailer. But she does say she's inside. Excellent, we've got her exactly where we want her. So does that mean I don't need to put this under her car? Not yet! Wait, and we'll use it to secure a second date. Right, I'm going in. Gary, I'm nervous. What do I say first? Remember, you're training. hold eye contact and make sure she knows it. I've been holding eye contact with you since we matched. Don't say that. That was you? It felt like someone was looking at me today, so that would explain a lot. No. You've been doing that all day. God, I hope your eyes haven't shriveled up yet. It hurts. But Gary said that I should do this. Don't show weakness. Quick, compliment her. Oh, you have really lovely hair. Oh, thank you. That's very nice of you to say.
More.
And your eyes are really good. Oh, thanks. I really like your granddad slippers. Oh, thank you. My mate Gary said to wear these as well. They're cool. Just a thought. Gary might be a bit of a red flag. Hi folks, what can I get for you? Is that another Get him out of here! This is a private conversation. Sorry sir, can I get you any drinks in the meantime? This is a private conversation. Please leave. Excuse me, do you know if Angela's... Not the Angela, quick! Diversion! Fetch! What the fuck? How did that not work? Oh, this is awkward. Quick, ask her if she's awkward. Are you always this awkward? Yes. Oh. Are you always this forgetful? Yes. I have dementia. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Spencer, you're doing great! This is going really well. Okay, you need to initiate contact. Go for the elbow now, quick, go! Ow, what are you doing? Another Gary trick? Gary's got it twisted. Spencer, this is going fine, remember. The longer you stay in the game, the longer you know that you'll win. Sorry, I wasn't supposed to say that one out loud to you. Huh? Is Gary talking to you right now? Well, this has been great. We should do it again sometime. Remember, give her a time limit. Meet me at Starbucks tomorrow at 12 PM. I'm gonna be there, and if you're not, I'm gonna put this under your car. This feels like the part where you pick me up in a dodgy van under a fake name. How did she know that? Oh! Gary, I can't do this on my own. You have been talking to Gary this whole time. No, you've just been impressed by my natural charm that I came up with on my own. No, I haven't. Excuse me, is Angela working today? Sorry, Angela's off tonight. I'm covering her shift, but this is for you. Oh. What the hell, man? Sorry, mate. She needed someone consistent. Hey, don't make fun of my upload schedule. Someone who'll deliver. Oh, well, what have we learned? Well, for starters, Gary's advice doesn't make men confident. It just makes them creepy. Like, if you need a TikTok course on how to learn basic human empathy, you don't need a girlfriend. You need alone time with a mirror and probably therapy. Like, these tips are so counterintuitive. Like, if you're just a decent person with good intentions, that's your edge. Like, because nobody else is you. So if you're just a good version of you, you're gonna meet somebody else who's a good version of them. I mean, you've also made it this far in the video, so I think we could both agree how creepy Gary is. Yeah, let's all just agree to not treat people like winnable objects, or golden retrievers for that matter, unless you're Gary. Got a postcard. I'll be back next week. I had to see about a girl. No hard feelings, by the way. P.S. Show this to the viewers for me. Okay. This is for you, I guess, guys. This is a limited time, one-off opportunity. Make the right decision. Okay, I just quickly want to thank all the poor girls who received those messages from me. But as you saw, pretty much all of them played along anyway. And they came out with funnier stuff than me. So a round of applause for the victims. Woo! But also, I want to quickly thank you. Not just for watching this video, but for the support on these videos. It honestly means more than you know. And I won't lie, I've had a rocky couple weeks, but my head's back in the game now. No, not Gary's idea of the game, don't worry. I just mean from this point onwards, every Tuesday, new video. So keep an eye on your notifications, and I'd honestly love to do this format again. So if you want me to do any more, let me know in the comments, because I have a few other characters bookmarked on my TikTok, and I'd love to make videos on them because they get weird. I have loads of them, but if you guys have any ideas, put them in the comments. I'm happy to do a video on anything that's just silly. And it doesn't have to be a character, it could just be a weird subculture you've stumbled across, literally anything. I'm all ears. Oh, and if you actually like these videos, maybe tell a friend, or just write the link on a tennis ball and then throw it into a crowded restaurant. I'm not picky. Seriously though, thank you for watching. But remember, if you see a man with unkempt hair staring at you from across the room, and it's not Timothy Chalamet, run away. Well, what do I know?
I'm Gary. I'm Gary and I hate women. I'm Gary. I'm Gary.
There goes Hawaii, there goes Hawaii, oh there goes Hawaii, the island is gone.